evening. Welcome in, everyone. What's going on? Happy bloody hump day. Hello, Spins. What's happening? I hope you are well. It is very hot today. It's a hot and heavy kind of day, and tomorrow is as well. So I wanted a chill stream kind of vibe. So what better than a little bit of TCG Card Shop Sim. I love this game. I love this game. It scratches my simulator itch just right. Hello, Pato. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. You may have noticed we've got some slightly Christmassy things going on. A little bit of Christmas lo-fi. I toned it down a little. I know we have some Grinches around. It's not as crazy as usual, but I have... Well, actually, this could be the first year where I've got like a proper background where I can have real Christmas decorations. In the past, I had a green screen, so I was simulating all of that behind me. But I've got a real little background now. I'm loving it. Got some AA batteries today, so everything's lit up and looking lovely. All right, let's dive in. Let's dive in to a bit of TCG. Let me just make sure. Yeah, lovely. I'm trying to not have my preview on in OBS as a bit of a CPU saver, and I'm still not trusting it enough to not just check it before I start. Hello, Cacman. How are you today? What's going on? We're doing a triple stream, so I'm going to load up the little YouTube vertical. So hello, everyone on YouTube vertical. Welcome to my card shop. I'm glad you're well, Cacman. Is it hot today? Is it hot in Victoria? It's hot here. It's even hotter tomorrow. Now we're on day 77. I'm level 34. I have $4,000 dues in my pocket. I am just about at the point where we probably want to look at expanding the store size soon. I might just close Spotify actually. We don't need that open right now, do we? Another little saver. Oh, 23. Oh, it was probably hot tomorrow then. Did your online Woolies shop? It felt like peak lockdown shopping. Well, online? So you're saying that you were struggling to get an online delivery because everybody else was doing it as well? Why would that be? Do you reckon that's just because it's hot and people can't be bothered going out? Because like it's going to be hot? Yeah, I think it's like 38 tomorrow. So you're basically getting like today's weather tomorrow, but I think it's like 38 or something like that. That's a little warm. Hello, McLovin. What's going on? What's all the latest and greatest? Oh, of course, there was a strike. I forgot about that. Ooh, didn't affect my delivery, which is quite lucky actually. Didn't even think about that. Let's just take stock for a second. Let's just pay my bills. Now, what was the strike about again? Who was striking for what? Someone was striking. Someone was annoyed about something. Oh, you're getting some vicarious warmth? Oh, you're so welcome. I'll send you some degrees. I'll send you some tomorrow as well. If it's going to be 38, then I have some to spare. That'll clear the fog away in no time at all. Now let's adjust the price of our little collection book here, and I'm also starting to get into the business of figurines. So we have to start checking those figurine prices soon as well. Alright, now let's check the stockroom and make sure it's full enough. It fixes global warming, I know. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's quite remarkable, actually. Now. Hey, it's my last day of work tomorrow. My working week ends tomorrow, and oh god, I'm so glad. I'm over it right now. Like it's that Christmas push now. You know what I'm talking about. You're close enough to Christmas that you can't be bothered with anything anymore. Everything feels like a trial. You don't want anyone coming up with any new innovative ideas between now and Christmas. It's like, let's just calm down here and ride this wave. But it is for me. It is for me. I do 4 days a week. So I do 4 longer days. And then that lets me have Friday off. And I wouldn't have it any other way I couldn't go back to having only a 2-day weekend. That's bullshit. You can't get enough done in 2 days. No way. So yeah, me too. So your last day is around the 20th of December or something. I think it works out for most people this year. Because Christmas is on, I think Wednesday. So most places will close the Friday before that, whatever date that is. And then I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait for my first mimosa of Christmas Day. I might have one for breakfast. Like 8:30 to 5, depending on what's going on. So it kind of works out similarly over a week, but I get like a whole day off to use. I like that better. I used to do 5 days, but I was, it felt like I was getting behind on life. Working full time is like there's no room for living, is there? And I work for myself. If I was still commuting like I used to, it's even worse. All right, so I've made a few little cheeky bulk boxes there. That's looking good. Let's see if we've got any more expensive ones that I can make. Like if I do, let's try $3.30 to like $5. Oh, and she does. Woo! I have a fancy purple one. Can I do another one? No, I was pushing it there. Or what about a yellow one? What if I do like $2.50 to $4.50? Yeah, I do. I do and I don't. There's things that I really like about daylight savings. Like I love feeling like I've got more day to utilize, but I don't like it getting, like I go to bed earlier now because I'm trying to be up earlier with my new schedule. And it's hard when the sun hasn't been down for that long and then you're getting yourself organized for bed. That's what I don't really like. But it's kind of working because I'm a day person these days. I like to have a really busy day. I like to be out and about. And I don't really care so much about going out at night. I'm just not that bothered. So an early wake up thing is working really well for me. It's so good, honestly. On Friday is like a super busy day for me. Even though it's a day off work, I get so much done. Sometimes, depending on what's going on, it might just be like an errands day, or it might be a day where you get all your random shopping done. It might be like the big house cleaning day. If it's like if you need a bunch of appointments dealing with, put your car in or go to the dentist, all that shit. It's a good day to do that on. And you can do all of the stuff where, when certain things are closed on the weekend and they expect everyone to be able to do it like Monday to Friday, you can get all that kind of stuff done. Hello, Arm. How are you? What's happening? You think about, yeah, I know, I do. I like bed. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. It was one of those mornings where it felt extra luxurious. Hello, Running. What's going on? And I don't know. I just didn't, I wasn't in like a good mindset for the day today. I don't know why. I just knew that I wasn't. Sometimes I wake up and it's like my brain flicks through everything that has to happen in the day ahead. I'll lay there and my brain thinks about every single thing that I have to do for the day, right up through to the night. And it makes me feel really overwhelmed, of course, even though I don't have to do all those things at once. That's how I felt this morning. Why are we like this? Emily had a little vaccination today as well. She's been a little bit sleepy this afternoon, but is otherwise good. I feel so bad taking them to the vet when they're not sick. Like I know vaccination is to prevent sickness. I know my restocker is a secret agent. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's all part of my plan. She was just chilling this morning and I felt so bad making her go to the vet. It's only once a year. Oh really? That's so strange, isn't it? I wonder why it notifies like that. Hey, at least it's notifying though, at all. In the first place. But for the foreseeable future, every stream that I do is going to be in all 3 formats. So if you can't find me, well, if you found me on one and you'd rather watch me on the other, I will be there. I've also been dabbling in some TikTok streams again as well. And I'm kind of doing that to see if that's worthwhile anymore. A lot has changed with the TikTok lives. And I was trying to figure out whether it's worth me trying to add TikTok into my multi-stream tool, or if it's not really worth doing that, you know, as well. I could just do them separately, maybe when I feel like it. So I'm testing that as well. Lots of little tests in the works. I know, it is a big bag for one card. It's a bit wasteful, isn't it? Selling me this for $88. I would like to give you maybe like $74 for it. What's your final offer? 86. No, I'll give you 76. Bye. It's not that good. Unbelievable. A video re-popped up in your feed of a rabbit viciously attacking a woman. Well, that's unusual. Do you mean a wild rabbit? Asking for 87, market price 109. Ooh. I might be able to get it for like 81. Oh, what a deal. You know, when they're asking for less than market price, you can usually get them down even further. You can really rip them off. Let's do Tetramon. Let's check my duplicates. Oh, I can sell that straight away for 109 as well. Love to see it. Love to... Oh, 121, actually. 121. Trying to capture another one in the pen to do a checkup. Oh... It's really unusual for rabbits to be, like, aggressive. Oh, hello, Wayne. No worries. Thank you for stopping in whenever you can. It's lovely to see your face. It's a very busy time of year as well, you know. It gets a little hectic, in the lead up to Christmas. I think everyone's schedule is just a little busier than it used to be. Hello, Silverleaf. Screwed harder than No Knees Denise on prom night. Oh, Silverleaf. You're feeling a little spicy today. What's been going on? Have I done it? Do you know, I actually have done most of it. And I didn't even really mean to. I didn't want to be that person that's all like, oh, well, I've done all my Christmas shopping. It's just happened quite naturally. So I have to get my dad a couple of things still. And that's just about it. So I'm quite pleased. No, I didn't do it back in July. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. The Christmas tree is up, so I do have somewhere to put the wrapped presents that I've got. But I don't want to wrap them too early, because I like to feel like I have some little Christmas things to do, like in the lead up to Christmas, so that it feels, you know, really festive. But for the time being, Emily is quite partial to getting underneath the Christmas tree, so I've put some of my shoe boxes underneath the tree for now. So somebody's getting a lot of secondhand pairs of shoes for Christmas. I've got all my high heels under the tree. And some stuffed toys so that she can't get underneath. So it kind of looks like we've got presents under there, even though they're not really. Oh, asking 867, eh? Oh, wow. What if I try and get it for, like, oh, how cheeky could we be? What about 669? What do you mean you're feeling very patronized? How so? Do tell. You have one person that won't tell you what they want? Well, can't you decide what to buy them instead? I'm glad you're in a cheeky mood, Silverleaf. Just to keep things a little bit spicy for everyone. I don't really like it if people expect me to tell them what I want for Christmas. I don't like doing that because, you know, I don't really expect presents. I'm not bothered, really. I just want the time off. I want the time off and I want to just chill and catch up with some people. That's what and have some nice weather and go to the beach. That's what I want. When people are like, oh, what do you want? Oh, I don't know. Surprise me. This is for a KK. What's a KK? What's a KK? You have one KK that won't tell you what they want. I mean, what's that mean? No, thank you, Spins. I'm looking forward to a very dry Christmas. Oh, your sister's husband? Even your sister has trouble. Oh, really? Wow, they're asking for $3,400 and the market price is $26. Taking the piss, mate. I'll give you $2,200. He took it! I was not expecting that. I thought I was about to tell him to, you know, get out of my sight. Crap, I hope that was a duplicate. If it's not, then I'm not selling it. But I couldn't pass up that deal, you know? Oh, Kris Kringle! Right. Silver Spice and Leaf. It's the first I've heard of it, Silverleaf. You're out here wondering who you need to cut out of your life so you didn't have to buy them a present. Oh, look, I haven't gone crazy this year, though. Let's just be real here. I think a lot of more people than usual are going to find Christmas difficult this year. As we know, things are really tough for a lot of people right now. So I think it's really important that there's not a lot of pressure put on people to buy presents, to buy expensive presents, or to buy a lot of them. You kind of need to just take the pressure off a little bit. So there is like a big group get together that is happening at Christmas. And for that particular one, everybody has decided to not do gifts. And, you know, it just makes it so much more like, let's just calm down here. But I have bought presents for like my immediate family. But I have toned it down a little bit though this year. So what's the Kris Kringle limit that you're working with? Is it $10? Maybe we can come up with an idea for you. Silverleaf might have a particularly spicy idea. You have two of them. So you have two. All right. Well, let's start with the one where you don't know what to buy for your sister's husband, right? 4 Christmas cards. That's a nice cheap Christmas. $50 and $60. That's quite a high amount for a Kris Kringle. So how much do you have to spend on Mr. I Have Everything then? Is that 50 or is it 60? It's hard too as well because things have gone up quite a lot. So I feel like, you know, a $50 gift doesn't get you as far as it once did either, does it? $60. Okay. That's a good amount of money. You got $60. What kind of person is he? Asking for $185. What are we going to do here? Let's go for $160. That's absolutely right. Yeah. $20. You probably can't get anything at all. It's been a while since I've done a Kris Kringle. I haven't done one since I was working in an office, and back then, you know, you could get something half decent for like $20. You have a work one. Do you have a low amount for the work one? Is it still like $20? What's he asking for? $350. What a bargain. Let's give him even less. Let's give him $320. Everyone's very agreeable today. It's the spirit of Christmas. Okay. Now, I would like to be making a touch more money than what we've got here. I think we need to do some serious card opening at the end of the day. Here's a blokey bloke. Loves Richmond footy, soccer, gym, very fit. Blokey bloke, very fit. $60. That puts a lot of food and drink presents out of it. 15 euros. 15 euros is probably like 25 Australian or something, I would say. We're doing a trade. No, I don't want to trade. I've only got one of that card. He's very fit. A blokey bloke who's very fit. Some kind of fitness gadget. No food, no drink. Like no alcohol, I would say. Some kind of fitness gadget. Or like fitness buddy thing. Or like a voucher for a sports shop. Something outdoorsy. Or something like if he goes to the beach, like a cool beach thing that he could use. Not a voucher for Macca's. No, don't listen to Spin's. The best advice I can give you is don't listen to Spin's advice on this one. like a beach accessory, like a sand-free towel. They're all the rage at the moment. Have you seen those? You can get a towel that doesn't hold any sand. It's like a quick dry, sand-free towel, and it like folds up real small. They're about 50 bucks-ish. They're asking for 7. Let's go 6. Yeah, and I wouldn't, like, don't feel the pressure of the Black Friday thing either. Because there's like a sale every week now. Retailers are desperate for you to spend money. So there's always going to be a sale. And this Black Friday is like a month-long event now as well. It used to literally be, you'd go online and there'd be like a counter. And it wouldn't kick in until actually Friday. Black Friday goes for like 8 years now. Like, can we just calm down? I think that sand-free towels are just having a moment. I don't know when they were invented, but they're having a moment. And they usually come in these really nice little carrier bags. They pack up real small. And it's a really good present for someone who's very outdoorsy, because you might not spend like $50 on a towel when it's for you. But I really like getting presents like when it's something I would use that I would feel indulgent buying. Something like that. You can get smart weighing scales or a probe that goes in your toilet to test your pee. What's that for? What are you testing it for? What are you supposed to be testing it for? I've got a sand-free towel. I got one for my birthday. It's pink and white. It's pink and white stripes. It's really cute. I haven't used it yet, of course, because summer is only just arriving, but I'm going to be using it a lot this summer. Of course you did, Catman. Of course you did. Just going to open a few packs and see if, like, I would like a nice selection of cards that I could put out on my display table. You see? What else do we have? Let's open some of these rare ones. A Yeti beer cooler at BCF. Well, is he a blokey bloke that likes beer? Because I'm sure like something that he could put beer in and go to the beach or go to barbecues or, you know, take on a picnic. I'm sure that won't go astray. Hate on the sand. I'm alright with sand. I'm alright with it. I don't have like I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I hate how the sand feels. But it's just nice if it's not sticking to you everywhere, isn't it? You don't think I should open the blue? Really? But I've got some of my best cards out of the blue pack. Hang on, which blue are you talking about? I've got base blue and I've got destiny blue as well. A good present is one you would enjoy, but you would never buy for yourself. That is absolutely right. It's really good to pick things that someone, like I always see things that I would really like, but I can't justify buying it for myself. It feels like a selfish purchase. But I'd use it, but I won't justify buying it, right? That makes it a great gift. A custom beer mug or tankard is an excellent idea as well. Actually, anything customized is a great idea. That's really thoughtful as well. No, I never said that, Spins. Don't put words in my mouth. You're thinking of some other streamer. How very dare. I don't like this guy just sitting there watching me opening these packs either. Get rid of him in a minute. With more than 3,000 metabolites, urine is an extraordinary witness to our health. An immediate snapshot of the balance. Monitor your health information. I don't think we need to be doing this, do we? Do we need to be? Do we need to be testing it? I've got enough to worry about. Oh, really? So how does that work, You got both of them up front, right? You got both of them up front. You paid one back. Did they make you pay both back? They're all the same category, the Destiny Blue. Open a few to get the card you don't have, and that's it. Well, what about the other Destiny packs then? I like the way that, but they're more expensive though. So these ones, I can sell them for more, and they make Destiny boxes as well. So if I've opened these Destiny packs, I can box them as Destiny bulks, and when I put them on the table, they sell for more, it seems, as well. So it's kind of felt like it is worthwhile. Otherwise, what's the point of them? What's the point of having the Destinies then? I know, I think people really, I think we know too much now. We don't need to know so much, do we? That's why nobody's happy anymore. You know, we should be living free and easy, but instead it's all insurance, two-step authentication, and at-home test kits. Like, it's too much. Let's get some more of those rare cards. But I'm fucking sick of two-step authentication. Like, I know it's necessary. I get it. I get why it's a good idea. We just, like, that's settled, right? That's settled. But I'm still sick of it. I'm sick of it. I feel like I can't do anything without my bloody phone attached to me constantly. Really two-stepping all over the place here. Just let me live, goddammit. Like, surely this is not what we had in mind for ourselves for the future. Remember one day my dad picked up my phone by accident, right? Picked up my phone by accident, despite the fact that it looked entirely different to his, and nicked off to Bunnings with it all afternoon. This was a work day. So, of course, I'm thinking I had to wait till he came back. Couldn't ring him because he's got my phone. It was a shit show, right? Comes back and I was like, by the way, you know, you've taken my phone all afternoon. And he's like, oh, did I? He took both phones, his phone and my phone. Thank God he didn't just randomly drop my phone somewhere on the floor in Bunnings while he was bloody mooching around in there. And he goes, oh, well, it's all right. You know, nobody rang. Nobody rang. I was like, I don't give a shit if nobody rang. Nobody rings ever. Nobody rings anyone ever. That's the least of, like, I have a phone and the phone call function is the least important part of it now. Nobody uses the phone. It's everything else. And you've nicked off with it all day. I haven't been able to log into anything. It's a whole thing. It is. You got nothing from Centrelink for the fortnight because of the big payment. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? You know, and these things, like, they don't realize the impact it has as well on people. That sucks. Like, if I'm trying to work and I don't have my phone, it's quite a problem, Spins. I'm a very busy person. I need my phone. I don't think he was getting any... What past transgressions? I don't have any past transgressions. I was an absolutely delightful child. Obviously. Don't talk silly. Yeah, that sucks. I hope that that doesn't happen to you again. It's just, and especially because a lot of people now are literally pay to pay as well. So if something goes wrong, there's just nothing. Why are you laughing? I was. Of course I was. Have we met? We haven't actually. Not in real life, but you get the gist. You get the gist. How dare you, Silverleaf. Okay. Now, I think we're good. Now we have a nice stock level at the back. Will you just nick off, mate? Why are you still sitting here looking all nervous like this? I can't shoo them away. Normally you can press Q and get rid of them. He's not having any of it. Just won't let go. Alright. Now, how are we looking for individual cards? That's a nice chunky one, isn't it? Let's get these on the table, but we'll price them tomorrow. We'll check the prices tomorrow because they fluctuate. You're going to try and get Centrelink to... Yeah, I know. It takes so long. It takes so long to get it sorted that by the time it's sorted, you've had to sort it out yourself some other way anyway. Anything government related is just useless, isn't it? They are just useless at the moment. Now, what did I want? I wanted something. You're being very distracting, Spins. I need the brush from Gas Station Sim. You know, I should play that soon. I've only dipped a toe into Gas Station Sim, and I really liked it. It's a really good game. It's actually quite involved. They are always useless, it's true. I don't have enough to bundle. All right, let's start the next day. Let's start the next day. I made a little bit of profit, but not enough. Nowhere near enough. We did buy some... I bought some expensive individual cards, to be fair, which I couldn't help myself. So let's do our little morning routine, shall we? I think I'm still going to open the Destiny cards. I like them too much. I'm sorry. I get enjoyment out of opening the cards. Okay, we don't have any of those in stock at the moment, so that's okay. Don't let me forget to price the individual cards at the front. What am I doing? I'm in the shop. Dickhead. I'm trying to look at me prices. Okay. The collection book's gone up. We need to do this one. Centrelink is like the government. They manage lots of different payments for like parental leave, or if you were on any kind of welfare payment or health payment, like a government payment distribution place, basically. And they are just putrid most of the time. Geez, $10 that Nocti plushie has dropped. $10. Let's do that one. And the collection book as well. But, you know, I'm sure it's that way all around the world. Everywhere in the world would have this situation. I am sure. It's just how it is, isn't it? I just think governments aren't, like... They're not really accountable enough. So they waste money and they're inefficient and generally shit. Because they can just get away with it. That's sort of what happens, isn't it? Can't help but wonder if they would do things differently if it was like a private... You know, if things had sort of more consequence. Okay, let's do all of these as well. It's eye-watering what they waste. It really is. All right. Looking good. Everything's looking good. Oh, this is my personal shelf, by the way. I bought this by accident. I wanted a nice display cabinet for the figurines, but I realized this is my personal collection. So anything that goes in here, I don't sell. So I'm just going to put some really cool stuff in there. That's what I'm going to do. We're gonna build it up over time. All right, come in, everyone. I'll let you in now. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Is most politicians don't really have any clue what your average Australian is like dealing with. I swear every politician has like 800 investment properties and their main residence is worth like 4.6 million. I don't really think they get it. The ones giving the money back, not so much. It's always the way it goes. We need some more deodorant in the Smellatron. The other one's nearly out as well. Lovely. Do you remember in during COVID in the UK? The UK had some pretty strict lockdown rules in the heart of COVID, right? And then it got out that old Boris Johnson, who was in at the time, Boris Johnson had like a little secret COVID lockdown party when everyone was supposed to be isolating. You know, it's just like, you hypocritical shit. They're all the same. Will you stop dropping boxes all over the floor? I have a stock room. So the shelf must be full, but at least just put it in the corner then. I spent $10,000 dues on that room and I'd like it to be used. Okay. Ooh, big spender. I need some really chunky card sales here. I'm actually thinking about expanding the shop regardless of how many available shelves I've got left. I feel like if we make the shop bigger, we might get more customers. It's like a little feeling that I've got that I'm sort of treading water a little bit here at this level. I feel like I need a real boost. spice things up a bit. Exactly. Watch how, yeah, it's like, oh my God, we can't be working with this. We can't travel like this on this public service. It's never on time and it's dirty and gross. No thanks. We need some stock out here. What's going on? How come you're not restocking the individual cards? I'm paying him like a few $100s a day for this mediocre restocking service I'm receiving. I need some plain blue ones as well. I think he would move faster if he had some like regular pants on. I think his pants are too tight. It wasn't my idea that he dresses like this for work. Oh, there's a huge queue now. This is your fault, mate. I don't like the shelves running empty. It's no good. Okay. $8. How did it get that busy in the time of me like just quickly grabbing a box of cards from the back? $140. That guy in the green jumper is always here. Can't get enough. Couldn't shoo him out last night. He's here first thing again in the morning. Okay, what's he doing? Oh God, he's trying to trade me a card that's worth $7 grand, but the one that he wants I don't have. Wow. That would have been a decent exchange as well if I had that card, because mine was worth less. This is better. I feel like we're getting some more high value sales today. That's what we're talking about. 97. Oops. Lovely. Now, have I got any more that I can put out? Oh, yes, I have. 12. Okay. I only want ones that are over 10 bucks. We have to open some more packets. $9. I'm going to open up some of these extra blue ones that I've just dropped on the floor before the restocker comes and takes them away. Never going to get sick of the sound of the cards being opened. Satisfying. 27. Really enjoying playing like a different, like I've been really leaning into the variety lately. Probably the most that I have in a while. And I'm really enjoying playing so many different things. I'm trying to choose the games based on my mood more. And it's working quite well, actually. It's meant that I'm getting a chance to play more games that I feel like are just sitting in my backlog. Even though I played Project Hospital last night, it's a highly technical game, but I actually really enjoyed it, and I even played a little bit this afternoon after work. There's something satisfying about learning the intricacies of that game. I learned a lot last night, and I learned some more stuff this afternoon, and now I'm kind of keen to like become like a Project Hospital expert. It's a $210 card, that's pretty good. Because then I could build a hospital from scratch and know what I'm doing with it and stuff. It'd be kind of fun. That's the first game that I ever streamed. So I'm also thinking about having at least one stream a week that's like a throwback night where I play a game that I played, you know, ages ago. Do a revisit. There's so many games that I'd love to play again, even though there's always heaps of new ones to play. Should be good. I really want to play, there's a couple of games that I'm kind of craving at the moment, and one of them is Green Hell. So I played through the base storyline of Green Hell. It has some DLC in it that I never got to. So I'm kind of thinking of doing Green Hell and playing it from the start so I can remember how to do it properly, and then trying the DLC. Green Hill. Oh, imagine. No, Green Hell. I know you're just teasing me, Silverleaf. But you have seen Green Hell, right? Oh, leave. You're wasting my time, love. You know what game I'm talking about? That'd be kind of fun. And I would like to play At Dead of Night again. It's the best horror game I've ever played. But I'm thinking of maybe like having some kind of challenge built into it. He wants 3,400. If I give him like, I really need to stop buying so many individual cards. This is where my money's going. I can't help it. It was a good deal. Oh, hi, Wiley. If it's during, yeah, I'll be on break. Absolutely, I'll be on break. I am just hanging on for this break. I am stopping every single usual routine that I have for 2 weeks. From like the 20-something of December until the 6th of January. And I'm going to feel like a brand new person on the other side of it. I can't wait. What about 7? Lovely. You haven't heard of Green Hell? Green Hell is a survival game. So it's a really cool game actually. It's got a story, but you can also play it in pure survival mode as well, like just like sandbox survival. You also can have a friend play with you through the actual story, which is very, very cool. You're no spoilies, but basically you're in the Amazon, and you need to learn how to survive. You need to feed yourself, hunt, build shelter, all the survival game stuff basically, and survive through the story. It's really good game. You know what? I do deserve it, Silverleaf. I agree with you. I'm knackered. I am knackered. It's been a year, and there's been a whole bunch of other stuff going on that like I can't really talk about like publicly. But yeah, it's been a lot of changes have happened this year. There's been a lot going on outside of like the norm. So I am knackered. And I'm really looking forward to just having a bit of a breather. Oh, okay. Well then that would be fine, Wiley. I'll be back early January. So I kind of feel like maybe, like, I wonder, do you know how the DLC works? I wonder if you can just access it from the menu of the game. No, not really. Sons of the Forest, I've only played that a little bit. No, I didn't actually, sorry. I played the one before that, didn't I? I could be getting confused. It's not really. I guess there's the survival element to it is similar. You can go straight in. So, alright. Well, maybe what might be a good idea then is if I do like a little preparation stream where I don't play the base story, but I just do some survival mode. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you haven't really seen much of it. I might just do a bit of survival for a stream. Hello, Simmy. What's going on? And then that'll just like, ooh, 269. Remind me of the mechanics of the game. It's more difficult. That's what I'm worried about. Because typically DLC ups the ante quite a lot, doesn't it? With any game, really. So I don't want to, like, I haven't touched that game for so long. I don't want to dive into it and just find it really like, overwhelming. So I'd like to brush up on my survival skills first. But if you're going to play it with me in the Christmas holidays, I won't do the base story as well, because that could take like a month to get through. And then I'll run out of time. So I think that's what I'll do. I think it's a half-concocted plan. How are you, Simmy? What's going on this morning? 2 weeks before your last stretch of classes. You'd like to relax, you're going to get back in the gym. More studying and hunting for a better job. It's all happening. When you say better job, what are you looking for? Better how? What kind of thing? Obviously, you don't have to give us the specifics, obviously. But like, what kind of things are you looking for out of your next job? I need to do some more card openings tonight. It's happening tonight. I've got a good amount of money. I might buy an extra bit of shop as well. Give you $9. Fine, I'll give you $9.50. Thank you indeed. SSDD, what does that mean? What is SSD? Everyone's using abbreviations tonight. We had KK from ARM and I was confused, and now it's SSDD from Simi. Same shit, different day. That's it. Same shit, different day. But it's nearly Christmas, though. I don't think... Oh, yeah, there are crabs in Green Hell, actually. There are, but they're not so bad. They're not as bad as the crabs in Stranded Deep. The Stranded Deep crabs, they're little assholes. Well, they're not so little, actually. The ones in Green Hell will prick your feet. The ones in Stranded Deep will rip your arm off. I know from experience. Oh, you've got the Christmas party tomorrow. What are you doing? Is it... What kind of thing are they throwing for you? That is something that I do miss about work. The one thing that I miss about working for someone else is an all expenses paid Christmas party. Don't get that anymore. My current boss is too tight. Stranded Deep crabs are more formidable than the ones in Dark Souls. Oh, they're full on, the Stranded Deep crabs. Bloody ridiculous, actually. It's a very big deal if you get chased down by a crab in Stranded Deep. I'll tell you that. Right, now we're going to do a little bit of a reorganization here. I think we've had a very busy day. 44. I'm not going to comment because my boss might get annoyed with me, Cacman. Meals and drinks, you don't drink. Oh, right, okay. Or higher paying, diplomatic security, police department, military officer, stuff in that field, and you want to build a career with more pay. That sounds good. Yeah, I forgot that you don't drink, Simi. You have to have a good few mocktails. See if you can get some mocktails, though. Mocktails are quite delightful, actually. Get some of those on the old company tab. Have a few Shirley Temples. I tell you what, it's gonna be like 38 degrees tomorrow. A very, very hot and heavy day. I think I might enjoy a cheeky beer tomorrow night. I can ask the stocker to set the price. Shit, is that an update? Can I? Oh, he's nicked off now. So if I ask the restocker to set the price, is that only going to... I guess that only applies when he restocks something, or is it part of his job to actually go around and check my prices as well? That is wild. Oh, work doesn't pay for your alcoholic drinks. Yeah, some places are funny with it. Some places kind of take the approach that, you know, if they supply alcohol and bad things happen because of the alcohol, they could be held liable, so they just won't do it. It really depends, but that's becoming a little bit more common. And then there's ones that they won't do it anyway because... like they might do food or they might do stuff that's only at the work premises, but they won't take you out to a pub or a restaurant because, you know, it's not claimable unless like they're registered for a certain kind of tax without boring the ass off you completely. But yeah, they all do it different ways now. Let's get some white dice. And we need some books as well. You have 2 Christmas parties, neither of them are paid for by the bosses. Well, who pays for them? Who organises the Christmas party then? What's the situation there? Yours does 2 first drinks, and that's it. Yeah, so it's like responsible. I have been to many work Christmas shows where people have done some very embarrassing things. Never me. I don't really drink that much. I do drink and I enjoy a drink. I love a cocktail. But I'm more of the type to have 1 or 2 cocktails and that will be it for me. So I never get drunk. Hello, Robsy. Oh my god, it's been forever. How are you doing? Thank you for the resub.
Oh hey there, I feel like I have seen you before lol, can't quite figure it out lol, smiley face, hope you are well Ms. A and everyone seems like it's been forever.
I know.
It's been a while since I have been on here.
How are you, Robsy? Thank you so much for the resub. What's been happening in your life? Oh, they set the price to percentage of market price. Let's have a look at it. We'll play with that tomorrow. I'm intrigued by this development. We're just talking about Christmas parties, Robsy, by the way. If you're wondering what we're in the middle of saying. We're talking about Christmas parties and how everyone does them differently. And how some are better than others as well, it seems. I have too many of these. I didn't mean to buy so many of that board game. So you just pay for them. So how come, is that commonplace for schools to not pay? Is that like a school thing? Is that normal for them to not pay for Christmas parties for their staff? Or is that just like yours? Is that just your employer? As the sober one, well, that's the thing. If you're somebody that doesn't really drink a lot, sober, or you don't drink enough to, you know, not remember things, you remember everything. So I've seen some people do some really embarrassing shit, and I always feel so pleased that I don't drink to that extent. Because I just couldn't handle it. Yeah, non-alcoholic drinks, yeah. You don't go to the other one because it's a piss up and you don't really drink. Yeah, no, I honestly, Wiley, for sure. It does depend on your workplace. It does depend on the people you work with and like the culture of where you work, your profession, all that kind of stuff, of course. But generally, I think it's good if like your boss and the people that you work with kind of don't really know anything about you on a personal level. Like have your friends, have your family, that's all fine. And your work people are just work people for the most part. There's always exceptions to the rule. Like 2 of my closest friends I have met through work in the past, but they're the exception to the rule. Generally speaking, anyone I work with, I don't want my worlds colliding. I don't want you at my house. I don't really want to see you outside of work. That's just how it is. You've been busy, B. Oh, yeah, good busy. Has it been good busy, Rob C? Are you getting organized for Christmas? Oh, this game is so good, honestly. I am really into it right now. It's having a huge moment with me. Oh, because you have to report all the expenses. Yep. I did wonder, actually. So it's like an industry thing. Yeah. Yeah, Simmy's right into it. I influenced Simmy good, didn't I? Yeah, I have. Like, I have met, well, my current business partner. That is actually how we met as well. So there is exceptions to the rule. But there's also, like, for those 2, like, close friends I'm talking about, there's, like, 6 million people that I would happily never, like, want to see again as well. So swings and roundabouts. Oh, you did Jurassic World the last couple of streams? Yeah, you did say that actually, yeah. Now I've opened up a few. Let's open up a few more legendaries. Yes, we saw you. That's probably around the last time we saw you actually, Robsy. You'd had your tonsils out and you were recovering and you were off work at the time. I'm going pretty good. I'm very organized this year. 2 more work weeks after this one till Christmas. I'm really excited about it. This should be a much more relaxed Christmas than last year. Last year was really hectic because Christmas came along not that long after the house move. So it was a lot last year. So I feel like this time I can soak it all in a bit more, which is good. Although Sunny Shine, they have a mod available for this. I don't... What? Is that for real? I know there's lots of mods for this, but, you know, to be honest, I've never really been somebody that bothers with modding the games that they play, and really that's because I have too many games to play and too much backlog, so I usually don't even get to the point of wanting to mod a base game. That's kind of what happens. You're taking some time off. How long are you going to have? I'm going to have 2 weeks. I love Christmas break. I like to pretend like I don't have a job for those 2 weeks. It's lovely. Yeah, 2 weeks is a good amount of time. I have heard about the Pokemon mod. I'm surprised that you're allowed to open packs even faster because I feel like I'm opening them really quickly. Like I've got it as fast as it will go at the moment. Let's adjust the card boxes, also the Destiny individuals as well. Actually, no, I don't know if I need to do the Destiny individuals. Oh, now by the way, the price thing. The price thing. No, I don't actually, to be honest. I don't know who that is. But I should have a bit of a look at some of the mods that you can get for this game. It'd be kind of funny. Set price. Right, this is new. So let's just let him deal with this then. And do the market. Look, he's agreeing with me. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. You can set that for me then. Is he going to automatically do that for stuff that... Do you think this looks like you, Simi? Exactly. This has been modelled on you for real. He's changing the prices for me. This is everything. Check round up, but was that an option? Shit. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Simi. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, everyone. A couple of eagle eyes in the chat there. Love to see it. I did miss the round up tick box. I did. Okay, I'm a bit excited about that. That saves a lot of dicking around. So I don't have to worry about that part of my routine in the morning anymore. Good. So how expensive is my next expansion then? Oh god, quite expensive. $3,800. All right, let's aim to do that. At least one expansion by the end of the day. Let's start trying to make the store a little bit bigger. I'd like to have more space to work with so that I can start to come up with a bit of a store design. At the moment, it's more about just fitting in as much as I can practically fit into this square space. Saying that, I have done a lot of size upgrades already. You wouldn't really know, but I have. You gotta get on it, Robsy. It's very chill, honestly. I've had a really good time with it. I think it's good. It's a good stream game to throw in as well, now and again, because I just feel like it's a... If you just want to have something on in the background, you don't want anything like, as a viewer, you don't want anything like too overwhelming on in the background. Maybe you're doing something else. You just want something a little bit chill going on. I don't know, did I? I think I did pay them. I did. I did pay them. I have a nice little routine going now. There's so many. We were just talking about that the other day, actually. I feel like, whoa. Oh, why are you tempting me like this? I shouldn't keep buying so many individual cards, but oh. It's so cheap. I'm going to try and get it cheaper as well. Oh, she accepted it. Oh, man. I had to. It was too good. Since Supermarket Simulator came out, there has been an explosion in games that seem very closely modelled on Supermarket Simulator. Have you seen Clothing Store Sim? Clothing Store Sim, I haven't played that much of it yet, but oh, I really like that. That's very much like Supermarket Sim, that you're running a clothes shop. Do you think I should? I don't know though. I don't sell cards normally that aren't duplicates. I want them all. I only sell doubles. What if they bring something in? This is still early access. What if they bring something in and there's like a big reward for having one of everything? Or What if they bring the actual card game online and I've sold some amazing card? I'd be devastated. Especially if it's a rare one. We had 6 customers come in trying to sell their $6,000 cards. So is that what you do as well, Running? So you buy the expensive cards and you just sell them straight away, regardless of whether you have a duplicate of it or not? Because I have a lot. How much have I got? I have $84,000 worth of cards in here. You know, that's significant. I have some ghost ones as well. I'll show you my ghost ones. That was just my base. Excuse me, I'm looking at somebody's scalp all of a sudden. Doing a head lice inspection. I've got my Destiny ones here as well. They're for your private collection. I've got $27,000 worth of Destiny cards. And I've got, these are my ghost cards, $7,000 worth. I don't have very many of those. They're very fancy. I did actually end up with a duplicate of a couple of them. And I sold... Shit, look at the queue! Just showing everybody my card collection. I didn't realise it was this busy. Look at that, it's going all the way through the shop. I don't think we've been this busy for a while. Maybe I should look at getting a staff member for the register soon. It's just really slow though. Not as fast as me. Now, maybe I should put some of my, so do you put some of your fancy cards in like a personal display cabinet then? 38.72, that's my fault for not rounding all of the bloody things before. God damn it. Well, what am I supposed to do? Oh, hang on, wait. Zorkies. Wait. I think I got myself a bit confused there for a second. I pressed a 50 instead of a 20. 38.72. Bye, Silverleaf. Have a lovely sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully we catch you later. You don't sell them either, so it's not just me then. It's good to know. I might display my ghost cards in my personal cabinet then. Because I've got some space in there. They're all hidden away in that folder, aren't they? 64 cents. I'm so annoyed that I did that. Thanks. I didn't mean to take $2. What did I do? What have I done? That rounding thing is so important. Never forget to round your prices, honestly. So what if I wanted to put... Will they just go in there? No, I need a special card holder cabinet. I might have to buy one when we make the store bigger. She's asking for more than that's worth. How very dare. What if I try and get it for like 55? No way. 59. Okay, bye then. You're being ridiculous. Being ridiculous. That card's not worth what you want for it. He's yelling at her on the way out. That's gonna get me a good Google review, isn't it? Should be writing that one down. 30 cents? No one cares, love. Okay. Now, what's he doing? Is he doing nothing? He's literally scratching his ass on the pavement. Are we fully stocked out here? Why are you not doing anything? I need some more of those figurines. Surely there's some games he could be putting out. Oh, wait. Hello, Duck. What's going on? I can only get him to do one thing at a time. So he won't just set prices as well as restock. He's done all the prices and now he's scratching his ass outside, isn't he? Bloody hell, Simmy. Okay, so I'll get you to restock now then. Tell you to do everything, mate. Unbelievable. I know they're born, do they? What's going on, Duck? Now, have I got some of those figurines out the back? Yeah, I know, but I thought he would do that as well. Why do I have to micromanage everybody? Like, just restock, and then when you've got a free minute, just bloody sort the prices out as well. Imagine just being given one job at work. So you finish that one job and then you just stand on the sidewalk. You wouldn't do it. Okay. It's just common sense. Well, don't do it again to me. Right, 57. Get right on it. Thank you. Good, because there's much to be restocked, as you can see. 32. I swear, like, people only come to trade with you when you have a massive queue at the counter. It's like it's all or nothing with this game. $8.40. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2. We're gonna make some big changes tomorrow. Tonight, actually. Oh, big spender. Oh, she's had enough now. She's like, nah, I waited too long. Well, she probably wanted to trade some 50-cent card with me while I've got a queue of people. Let's do some expansions while we're standing here. 3,800. And that's all I can afford right now. Oh, she's buying some stuff. I wonder if she'll still want to trade with me afterwards. Nah, she doesn't want to. I was going to say, maybe I should just make them all wait. Like, they get bored, so they're compelled to buy something. That would be good. Good marketing. So that little upgrade has probably given me a little nook in the corner. Let's go see what our $3,800 bought me. I'm sure it's barely anything. Yeah, that's all you get. 3,800 bucks for that. That nook. It's the same size. You get the same size nook every time, but it gets more and more expensive every single time. So you want to trade me one of those? I've got heaps of them. For one of those. Yes, alright. I feel like I should be able to make some more bulk boxes by now as well. Surely. Wait. 69 amount of change. Nice. Asking 79. 74. Accepted. 35. I was going to do something and now I forgot what it was. Oh, that's right. What we're going to do, it's real quick. We're going to see if I can make any more expensive bulk boxes. I do like 370 to 5. Oh, really? 6. Or if I do 5 to 8. Oh, we've got a red one. That'll be worth a pretty penny, that one. Love to see it. I think this is coming about because I've been saving... Whoops. I've been saving cards that are expensive, but not too expensive, if that makes sense. So that I can put them in a bulk box. 600 bucks for that. That's lovely. That's what we're about. Now... what have we got to put on the table? My duplicates. Right. This is good. I think I've probably got some more. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Plenty for selling. One too many, actually. All those extra card openings paid off. People love them. You can barely keep that table stocked. 15. You want 1,400 bucks for it, eh? What about 1,100? That's real cheeky. Oh, he accepted it. Oh, such a bad deal. For him. 11. It's so hard to stop playing this game. I was playing some on the weekend the other day, And I have to actively keep checking the clock with this. Just to make sure that I don't go too far. Wait, hang on. What have I done there? I didn't mean to give you $1. I meant to give you... Oh, there's no 1 cent. Of course there aren't. It's Aussie money. I tell you what, if every product in the shop was not rounded, it would be an absolute nightmare. I think you just get, like, you really get in the flow with it when you play this. Yeah, I know, I am expensive. But my supplier costs are expensive. I'm only using a 10% markup. That's barely enough to keep the lights on. Sometimes I don't keep the lights on. Save on the electricity. I know, just one more day. There's always something to do. It's one of those kinds of games. It's like that. Now, let's buy one more Nook. Actually, have I paid my... Yeah, I've paid my bills. One more Nook. Lovely. Oh, unlocked 10 shop expansions. So we have a little achievement there. So that's a bit more of a usable area. I might just put these racks in there for now. Just so that we're utilizing the space. And I think there's probably some more product licenses that I could buy as well. Let's just see what we've got here. They're really expensive now though. Like if I want to unlock these rare Destiny packs and boxes, we're talking like 10 grand. Now for the accessories, I could unlock some more playmats, but that'll be a good few grand for those as well. There's some more figurines as well, and they cost an absolute fortune. And they look exactly the same as ones I've already got. It's an absolute outrage. Let's open some cards. Just speaking of time, there we go. 8:07. That hour and a bit has flown by. I've got my pedestal fan cranked in here. This room is as far away as possible from the air conditioning, so it can get a little bit steamy with the PC and everything on. What's been happening, Duck? What's the goss? What's the hot drop and all that? Let's open a few legendaries. We're going to get that restocked as well. Let's do a little bit of a restock. Did you see? That card was worth $4,200. That's the biggest card that I've had in ages. That's very exciting. That was a biggie. Very fancy. 2 days till PoE 2. I don't know what that is, Duck. I don't know what that is. Obviously, it's a game, right? It sounds like a game, but I don't know what it is. Path of Exile 2. Nah. I know, I did. I know, but it just happened so fast because I've got it set to the fastest opening as possible, right? And then it just whizzed over it, didn't it? It was just like, there you go. You know, $8,000 and it was all happening. $4,200 that card was worth. It's the most expensive one that I've got, I think. Piles of Erections too. I don't think that's the name of it, Catman. Why is it a time sink? What's Path of Exile? What kind of a game is it? Stop taking the piss, everyone. What kind of game is it? Now we need some more of those bats. How come I'm not excited about it? Why aren't I counting down the days until it comes out? Right, let's also get another box of these. And oh, it's like Diablo. Play the same stuff over and over for a million hours trying to get the loot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get that then. I played Diablo 3 and I was like a loot goblin. It was just like I don't know. It's like all you can focus on. Every single drop. You just want all of it. You want it all. You tried to get into the first one and you couldn't, and you spent all of your energy on Diablo 2. See, I haven't played Diablo 2. What does everybody think about number 4? Because I think it's on Game Pass now, isn't it? Because that was really expensive when it came out. And now I'm sure I saw it. It's on Game Pass. I wonder if I might like to have a little bit of a... Got a yellow box. Have a tinker with it. You loved it at the start. What happened after the start? Did it just fall off an edge, did it? I wonder if I could play it for free, which I can. Might be worth having a little gander at. A lot of the systems felt complex for the sake of complexity rather than being interesting and enjoyable. Really? So this PoE 2 that's coming out, is it expensive? Because I feel like every new game that comes out now is like 100 and something bucks from the get-go. It's rude. It really is. You had a couple of high-level tunes with very fast, clear rates for high-level maps, but then you stopped having the time to play it. Now you won't touch Blizzard games anymore. How come? I'm really into Hearthstone at the moment. I really like Hearthstone, and I'm doing really well in the new season. I'm just flying up the ranks. I'm on like a little win streak here. You played Life is Strange 1 and 2 and you really enjoyed it. Yeah, Life is Strange. They are really good games, actually. It's been a while since I last played one. I've played Life is Strange and I've played Life is Strange Before the Storm. But I haven't actually played any of the other ones. Like I haven't played number 2 or any of the ones they've released since. Let's get the store open because I am kind of broke. We'll get some deodorant in the Smellotrons and away we go. Let's hit the ground running. $45 for early access. That kind of pisses me off, you know. Don't you think the early access games are getting like they're just starting to push it more and more with what they're charging for them? So like when you buy an early access game, part of the thing is it's not a completed game, right? It could be a little bit broken, it's not completed, there's not all the content isn't in it yet. It's this whole sort of test phase in a way. But I feel like the price of the early access games have been creeping up as well. Oh, let's get him to set the price. I don't want to do it. Now that I've experienced a life without setting my own prices, there's no going back here. So, oh, no, don't tell me that, Wiley. Why can't we have nice things anymore? Do you know, I just feel like whenever I just want to enjoy something, there's some total prick at the top, or there's some prick behind it. Like, no one decent makes anything anymore, it feels like. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you just want to like things and enjoy them, but then, like, there's always some asshole profiting from it. I'm really into Hearthstone now, Wiley. You've ruined it for me. No, I'm not going to do that. Yes, this is new, by the way. So your staff member can do your prices for you. You can set the percentage that you'd like them to be marked up by, and for the love of God, press the round up button. If you forget to press that, like I did earlier, you're going to be giving away 5/10 of fuck all change. Where's Matil? Where's my money drawer? I think the game's glitched. You broke my store. Oh crap. That would have done an autosave, right? When I did a fresh day. Oh, I hope so. I haven't saved for a while. Oh, how could you? What if I end the day, actually? Should I end the day and see if that fixes it? Smellotron would have been a cracking name for it, actually. No, I haven't been paying for it. I haven't, actually. Oh, the dice! Morning. I kind of went into this full meltdown mode there, didn't I? Fine. Honestly. Well, would everyone just stop panicking? I really wish everyone would stop panicking because that was everybody's fault but mine. I was just bouncing off of the vibes, that's all. It really wasn't that much of a big deal. Hello, Texan. What's going on? What's happening? A lot of the gaming industry is terrible. Actually, that is very true as well. It is coming out and has come out that there is a horrific work culture in so many of the businesses in the gaming industry. I just wish the world wasn't so shit. You know? We don't have to get into the details of it all, but just over the past few weeks. Sigh. Oh wait, I haven't reopened. Fuck my life. Okay. You can come in now. Yeah, thanks. Do you want to come work? Do you want to come work in the shop today, Tex? And I feel like maybe I should just go take a coffee break. I might just go out the back. I'll go out the back for a while. I'm just gonna breathe. I'll get you to you can take over just for a little while. Just man the register. No, I'm asking Tex and Simi. You're too busy. You're already setting all the prices. You're sweeping up and making the tea, setting the prices and mincing around in your Italian suit. You have got plenty on as it is. Now, we have to keep an eye on him though, because once he's finished, he'll just walk on the side of the road and goes out there and scratches himself. He just minces out there and scratches his ass on the pavement. He doesn't come up to me and say, excuse me, boss, but I have finished all of my price checking. Would you like me to restock the shelves? Or should I just stand here scratching myself? I think he minces. I think he's mincing around. Look at him. He looks like he's wearing one of those polyester suits that sort of makes that swooshing noise. You know that suit. Anyone who watches Seinfeld or watched Seinfeld when it was on TV 69 years ago, and George wears that polyester suit and he swooshes everywhere. I feel like that's a swoosher. I know a swooshy suit when I see one. Okay, nobody's buying anything. So as soon as I open the foil on these, we'll have a rush on. Wage worker avoiding tasks. How very dare. Why don't they care as much about the profitability of my store as I do? It just makes no sense. There we go. If you feel like you're a little bit quiet and you want people to come up and spend money, open a card pack. Peel back the foil on a card pack. $637? I hope she comes back tomorrow. Alright, 98. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have someone that wants to do a little trade as well. What do you got for me today? I only have one of those. That's a no. Duplicates only. Duplicates only. $10. Now, is he waiting on... Yep, there he is. There we go. So we're in full ass scratching mode now. So now that you're done with that, can you please keep restocking? Oh no, don't fill up the shelf with no label. There we go. Okay. Now. How much would it cost me to get someone to work the register? Should we have a go? Should we have like another staff member now? Oh. Stop tempting me with expensive cards. No. I've bought too many. It's just getting out of hand at this point. Now, let's have a little browse. Who do we have to choose from on Seek? I know, but I don't sell them because I want to keep everything. Now, we don't want Zachary. Zachary's useless. We've already got Dennis, aka Simi. Clark Cash is very fast. Faster than Fit on the checkout. They want to charge me $4,800 for hiring him though. And then $800 a day. He's a math addict. But you want to read that properly, don't you? You don't want a typo on your old resume. Oh, I'm a math addict. You gotta be careful there. Gotta be careful there. All right, maybe tomorrow. A slower guy for price. Oh, yeah, all right. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get through the day, and then we'll have a little bit of a... What if math is the typo? That's the worst part of all, isn't it? Like, what? I was being fully transparent. Oh god, no, I can't afford that. I can't afford that card. Read your mind. It's like, oh, he sounds good. That's just what I need. I need someone fast on the register. Someone who's addicted to math. That's going to be perfect for my store. Now, let's get some of these. I'm going to help a little bit with the restocking because I feel like it's all falling behind here. I'm helping. Then let's see how this guy goes on the register. Let's give him a trial shift. What do you think about that? We'll get him to do the register now and I'll just supervise. I'll judge and supervise. Hey, come here for a sec. Man the counter. Yeah, that's right. Drop it where you left it. That's the way. That's fine. We'll let someone trip over on that and sue the store. Didn't really get to see much of it in action, did I? Let's try and get that one for 41. Okay, bye. Let's watch him. He's not even making eye contact with the customers. Bloody hell, turn the charm on, mate. See, that's where this is lacking. He can't replicate my charm. This is a problem. Have you not been watching me in action? Look at me when I'm talking to you, mate. I've been putting on a masterclass of customer service here. And I feel like, look, yeah, look at your feet. That's the way. I feel like he's taken none of it on board whatsoever. This is your time to shine. Oh, hello. Oh, I'll deal with this. I'll deal with this one. 13.50. I think it's too slow. Let's try the math addict instead. I'll put you back on restocking. I think you're too slow. Too slow. You really think it looks just like you? Yeah, we'll get the nerd. We'll get the math addict. Where is he? This one. Clark Cash. I love his name. I don't know if I paid my bills today, by the way. I hope he's not expecting wages. Whoops. Okay. Is that him? Is that him? No, that's not him. We're looking for somebody that looks like a math addict. Yeah, Crystal. We're looking for someone that looks like a math addict. Oh, shit. Crystal. My name's Crystal. And I'm addicted to math. I love doing math morning, day, and nights. Morning, afternoon, and night. Oops. Fine. 13. Feels like the wheels have been falling off slowly here. Come on. Come on. Here he is. He's ready. He's ready. He's coming in. He's only going to be doing about an hour. So let's pop him on the counter. And let's see. By the time he gets in there, it'll be the end of the shift. Yeah, I know. That's what we're getting at. That's what we're getting at. I was just saying, if you're going to put it on your resume that you're a math addict, I think you just have to be really careful that you do a spell check first. All right, let's see. That's better. Yes. That's what I like to see. Fantastic. That's better. It's still not as good as me. But, look, he's only human. Yeah, I know. I reckon he's done that on purpose, you know. Sly fox. He's turned up with like 45 minutes left and he's going to expect a full day's pay for that. Tell you what. They don't miss you, do they? Bloody Gen Z. He's probably a Gen Z. I reckon. Okay, now, right. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do with my talents now? Let's get some stuff on the table. Now I can work hard on the store's Facebook page, Instagram page, do some TikTok videos. I'm the social media manager now. Right. So let's go check. Let's go check our stock room and make sure we're not running out. So we need some more of those blue card covers. By the way, everyone, we're an hour 32 minutes into the stream. I'm triple streaming and it hasn't broken yet. Usually it starts going crackly at about an hour and a half. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh yeah, he leaves at 9 and just drops, like he just drops the box wherever he stands or, you know, whatever. He got here late. Stare lasciviously at hot customers. I was going to say you read my mind, but have we had any hot customers? I don't know. I'll keep an eye out tomorrow. I've got time now. Okay, board games are looking pretty good. We need a the wind deck as well. Lovely. All right, I'll bring these in. It's going to be our first day tomorrow of having 2 staff doing all the business for us. Very good. I like it. What I think we might do, now that I don't have to keep running back and forth to the counter. Oh yeah, he's left, hasn't he? Oh, thanks. Bloody hell, I'm thinking everyone's bloody got it under control. They've all nicked off, haven't they? Because it's 9 o'clock. Just left the customers there. Brilliant. You'd think he could stay an extra half an hour, given that he got here 69 years late. Yeah, I know you did. You did. You did. I had a lot on my mind. Oh, you got rid of the warehouse shelving. So you would, yeah, just doing it yourself. So then you didn't need the warehouse shelving. I like having the warehouse shelving because I don't like having boxes laying around everywhere. It drives me crazy. So if I'm free, yeah, I was doing that for a while. I was putting some extra boxes on top, but still, it becomes unmanageable quite quickly. Now, I'm not going to spend any more money on expansions until we unlock a few more product lines. So we're going to unlock some more product lines and we'll figure out where they're going to go. I actually need another warehouse shelf, I think. I've got a few boxes that don't have a home and I can fit one more probably there. They're $2,000 a time, you know, per shelf. Just going to sit there, are they? Okay. Okay, let's open some cards while everyone's faffing about. Let's try and get some slightly more high value cards built up, because then I can put them on my display stand tomorrow. The wide shelves. Which ones? Let me have a look. Hang on. I've got the double-sided ones here, right? And then I've got these ones at the back, the really like long ones. And then I've got these small ones near the counter. So I have a bit of a variety of shelves. I've been giving them all a bit of a run through so that I know what I want when I expand. 3,000. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. 3,000. Oh, hang on, wait. What currency? What currency are you talking about? These ones are 15 or 6,000. God damn it. Sorry, it's Australian dollar reduced. Oh, that's 1.6 million then. Brilliant. These ones. No, I don't have many of these. No, not yet. I don't even have $6,000. Well, what about if, let's aim to buy one of those shelves tomorrow and I'll have a bit of a play with it and see how I like it. See if I might rearrange things, because if there's other shelves that I'm not going to use, I can sell them. Streamline things. Right, so when What's His Face gets here, thank you, I'm going to get him to set my prices. Everything should be getting taken care of today. We have a system. I suppose I'll let everybody in. The mechanics? Oh, what do you mean? Like, what mechanics? Okay, he's here. Right, now I'll open because he can handle the register. And I'm going to get you to set my prices. Don't worry about doing that right now. And I'll do a little bit of restocking just for a minute. Pedestal fan keeps blowing my hair in my face. It's driving me crazy. Okay. It feels nice not having to keep worrying. Oh, customer purchase behavior. Oh, I don't know. How do you know, though? Like, do you know that because you Googled it? How could you possibly find that out without someone just telling you, though? Because it's like the game doesn't... There's nothing in the game about it. You Googled it, yeah. There's nothing in the game that sort of starts to teach you that. You can't learn it organically, it seems like. Which then, you know... Sakes, mate. I feel like it's tempting. But would it ruin it for me? Because I feel like with, you know, with lots of games, you can kind of, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but you can kind of set it up in a way that you're doing it all perfectly and technically, but then it's not so much fun anymore. If you were super math addict about it, you could figure it out eventually if you recorded how much of each thing was bought over time. So you'd actually, and that's the other thing as well. That is something that I would really like the game to incorporate. I would love to be able to see like analytics, store analytics, trending products, all that kind of stuff. That would be a really cool thing for them to bring in. And I think maybe they will, especially if people are already getting quite interested in like the consumer behavior part of it. I would love that. I love that kind of stuff as well. I'm like really, I love like looking at figures and getting all analytical about, you know, reports and diving into it all. I would really like that aspect of the game. I hope they do that. Also, a central hub on the computer where you can control pricing as well. Because that's better even than having your guy doing it. Because like he's doing it for me. But while he's doing it, he's not restocking. So it's all very one or the other, isn't it? But I think I dislike setting prices more than I do restocking, though. Now let's get some boxes out on the shelf. Boxes and packs, I should say. Every day, yeah, I know. It's a real arse ache, isn't it? So, did you ever play Supermarket Simulator? That was kind of like, it feels like that started the explosion of the simulator game. But with that one, prices would change every day, but it was only ever a maximum of 4, I think it was. There would only ever be 3 to 4 products that would have a price change. So at the beginning of the day, it would show you whether it went up or whether it went down. And it really wasn't that hard to manage, but this one is very random, it seems. And when you have all of these different variations of products, it's kind of hard to manage it. What else do I want here? I think I'd like some more legendary singles. I didn't buy those, did I? Legendary single packs. Get 2 of them. I've got enough money. Is that the case? Because I was wondering that, you know. Supermarket sim. And then there was clothing store sim. And that felt so similar. And now there's this as well. I really was wondering if there was crossover there. Because if there wasn't, it was almost like a heavy inspiration, if you like. But I haven't played it for a while. I haven't played Supermarket Sim for a while. It was sort of feeling like the developer or developers had abandoned it a little bit. What's going on here? And they weren't really rolling stuff out ever. Brain seems to be having a lot of trouble multitasking here. Open sourcing the background mechanics. Oh yeah, I suppose it could be that. Fine, just standing in the bin. Where's that coffee? It's 12 past 1 in the afternoon and I haven't had a coffee. I think that's the problem. Restock. Yeah, you restock. I'm all over the shop here. Right. Now. I might actually take this time to open a few cheeky card packs. That's not a bad idea, is it? If I've got people taking care of the store mechanics for me, it gives me more time for opening cards. Every cloud. Oh! We got a new ghost one. That was a good start. Had a couple of good good opens tonight, actually. I got that 4,000. 2,500? What is happening? What is happening? Look at this. I'm pulling all the big cards tonight. I had a $4,000 card like half an hour ago. So that was a legendary pack, but saying that, like, they don't necessarily mean you're going to get good cards every time. I've opened heaps of legendary packs and they've been like, eh. What about some of the basic ones? The first good card that I ever got was like $3,900 and it came out of a blue pack. It wasn't a ghost card. Lovely. Hey, the stream is still working, everyone. It's an hour 45 and it's still working. The plugin is working. They were both made in Unity and probably all use a template. Yeah, that's what Simi was just saying. Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense, really, doesn't it? This one's a little bit like, I can't really imagine. There's a lot of detail in this one. Having the card opening going on. Having all of these individual cards with different, you know, prices and attributes and stuff. It's a bit next level, isn't it? You had an $8,000 Destiny and a 1,000 Tetramon card within the same pack. Oh, did they? They've been tinkering with it. Now I need some of the rare Destiny packets. I need the Destiny box as well. While I'm at it, should I get... Let's get one of each of the others as well. Why not? I've got enough money. Let's blow some money. I just want to make sure that my shelves aren't looking too sad. 180. They have quite a roadmap outlined for this as well, don't they? I don't know if you've seen it. There's a lot of planned updates. They've already rolled some of them out. Like the trading card thing for one. That's a new thing. The pricing, which we only found out. Well, Jarek's in the US again now. So Jarek's on a very inconvenient time zone these days. So we do still see Jarek, but it's slightly different now. He moved out of the Australian... Oh, hello. Woof! It's a good job I didn't say anything mean about you. Imagine us all, Jarek. Nah, fuck that guy. Jarek! Perfect. Boy, would my face have been red. Okay. You spoke with that cutie before. Here he is. Here he is. He's here. You haven't said hello tonight, Jarek. No, you did not. Did you just wake up and open the stream at that moment when Robsy brought up your name? Or were you just sitting here already? Because that would be weird. Okay, let's get some of these out. I've got some good ones here. Oh, you've been here for 10 minutes. Been here for 10 minutes, just been lurking. How are you feeling this morning? Are you all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? 4 a.m, that's insane. That is the worst time. Like, I don't think I could do that, Jarek. I can't. How are you doing that? Because you're a night owl, aren't you? Like, if you've got a choice about it, you're a night owl. I'm a night owl. I can get up early. Like, I'm getting up as early as I'm comfortable with at the moment, right? For my choice. But I'm more energetic and productive at night than I am in the morning. And if I had to get up at 4 a.m, I'd want to kick my own ass, honestly. I don't know how you do it. That's awful. So if you get up that early, right, what's your actual... Like, what's your workday hours then? Why do you have... So do you start at like 5 or something? Should I try and like do a slightly more expensive box if I do something like that? Oh, god damn it. If I do 3 to... I'm trying to do these really random amounts in the hope that it'll make a difference. Oh, let me bundle! Let me! 5 to 1. That's a very strange shift. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. 5 to 1. I wouldn't know my ass from my elbow if I was working 5 to 1. Like, when's all your meal times and stuff? You're gonna want lunch at like 8:30 in the morning, dinner at 2. That's a shit show. Couldn't do it. When he's hungry. You're real funny, Duck. Has anyone ever told you that? Have you ever done the circuit? I think you would make an absolute killing. You sometimes wake up at 4:30. Yeah. Nah. No. I'm not designed for that. So I have $10,000 now. Let's see if we can buy ourselves a new product line. What do we have here? What do we want? It kind of annoys me that I have to spend money on buying different licenses for the same product, but just a different size box. That really shits me. So it's $5,000 to unlock the larger legendary card pack box. So then I think, well, am I better off getting something that, you know, something unique that I don't have yet? But then that's like 10 grand. What about the accessories? What do we have here? What level am I? 35. Yeah, 35. Maybe I'll get some more playmats. I can afford some of those. I'll get this one, the Draconix. Where am I going to put the Draconix? Let's have a little look here. I think my shelf is full. Hello, T-Man. 5 days a week. You get up at 4:30. Start work at 7. And you finish at 3:30. So... Well, how come you get up so early? Do you do like a workout before you go to work or something? That's really early for starting at 7. I used to have to do that when I used to work in the city and I needed to commute, and the only way I could get my workouts done was before work. So I used to get up about 6:15 in the morning so I could do a workout, have a shower, Face on, hair done, dressed, train, work. And I was knackered by the time I got to work. It was like I'd done a full day already. The audacity. If you're doing hair and makeup as well, my God. You get up at 5 for a 7 start. These early risers in here. Hang on, so you get up at 5. So how come you're still up now then? Duck. I was to attend a meeting at 5:30. Then the real work starts at 8. You barely do anything. That sounds boring. Don't you get bored? I mean, if I have to work, which I do, because I haven't won the lotto just yet. At least I want to be busy, and then like I feel like, I've got stuff to do and the day goes by. If I was just sitting there scratching myself, I couldn't stand it. You have a long drive. Oh, because you had to go from somewhere else. So same job and now you have a long drive. That's tiring as well, isn't it? If you have to have a long commute. I don't miss that. I used to do all that. Long commute. Go work in an office. All that shit. I work for myself now. And while, like, it has its moments where I think, oh God, it would be kind of nice to just work for someone else again and maybe not. There's just certain things you wouldn't have to worry about so much, I suppose, but nah. The perks for me have outweighed the negatives and I really like working independently. You're only bored when certain streamers end early. That must be annoying. That must be really annoying. Who would even do such a thing? Now let's get some of these shelves sorted out because it's really empty in here and I want you to set the prices for me. So I'll do the restocking. How's that for a deal? Oh, you work from home? Yeah, that's lovely. I do as well. So I work for myself and I work from home. So my work is at the end of the hallway. I don't do hair and makeup and all of that anymore. Unless I have a Zoom meeting or something. If I have a Zoom meeting, then I'll put a bit of face on. But I'll wear comfy pants though. I'll look, quite put together from the top and the party down below. Wife passed away last year. You and your 6-year-old female ginger cat had to find somewhere else. Oh, I'm so sorry, T-Man. That's a terrible. I can't even imagine what that must have been like for you. And then having to go through all of those other massive life things that go along with it as well. Yeah, that's huge. Absolutely massive. I like the description of your cat though. A 6-year-old female ginger cat. What's your cat called? I have a bunny. I have a bunny called Emily. She's a indoor rabbit. Extremely spoiled. She went to have a needle today. She went to have a vaccination today. So she's been a little bit lethargic this afternoon. Oh, I can't honestly, T-Man, I can't even imagine what you've been through. I'm so very sorry that you've had to go through it. It almost brings a tear to my eye just thinking about it, to be honest. That's so much. The shitty things that happen in this world. Yeah, the last thing I want is to have human emotions on stream. It's happened before. It's happened before. It freaks everybody out. Okay. Let's go for another shelf for the new playmat that I just got. Well, how about we put them... Let's put it at the bottom of this one, maybe. You thought Randy was a he. So you made it Randy with E's on the end. That's cute. I like it. I like that. Did I end up buying that box? What has he done with my box of playmats that I bought? I did buy it, right? Nope. Nope. I had a shopping cart full of stuff. I don't think I've paid my bills today either. This is fine. Oh, I can't afford my bills. Brilliant. Excellent. It's all going very well all of a sudden. All right, let's give this a little bit of a top up. and we'll bring our stock in. I really hope those guys are enjoying working for me, because I might have to ask them to do it for free soon. Just until I get myself straight, that's all. Honestly, it's the least they can do for me giving them this marvelous career opportunity. That's how I'm going to explain it to them as well. They're going to be putty in my hands. No, you're in the way. You're in the way? I'm trying. Oh, you... Well, he set the price of new stuff as well. I think he might have done that for me, actually. I'm not used to someone doing that for me. Oh, hi, Fenny. Which bit? Sorry. Which bit sounded like the Woolworth CEO? Just so that we're clear. Workers work for free, please. Yeah. I thought it was that bit. Yeah. Absolutely. The fresh food people didn't get where they are by paying people. Come on. How was your hump day, Fenny? I hope you got paid today. Alright, these are the new Destiny packs, aren't they? The Destiny individuals. Not great? Oh no. I hope everything's alright. It's nearly Christmas. Everything's a little bit more irritating at the moment, I feel, with Christmas being so close. It's like I just can't be bothered with irritations. Or is that just me? Could just be me. I think I might get myself another shelf. Let's treat myself. Oh, shit. Like you didn't have an accident in it, did you? Fuck. Stick with IGA. Yeah, I've been making some changes with my shopping lately. And I have been actively avoiding some of these price gouging pricks. Some of these PGPs. Oh, it was parked at work. Oh, shit. Was it somebody that you work with? That'd be so awkward though, wouldn't it? Imagine hitting the car. Imagine hitting someone's car in the work car park. You wouldn't know where to put your face. Oh man, it must have been bad as well. Bloody hell. I hope you can have it repaired. Oh, you've sent me a pic. Oh, shit. Shit. Yeah, it is. Is it bad enough that, like, can it be repaired, or is it like a write-off full insurance situation? Unbelievable. I can see why today wasn't a fantastic day. Probably a write-off. Oh, unbelievable. Oh, sorry, Fanny. What's the day today? I hope you win the Powerball tomorrow. I hope you win the Powerball. Then everything will be made right, I feel. Hang on a frickin' second here. These duplicates still? I've got a $500 duplicate card. Bloody finally. Oh, the baby's coming on Tuesday. Oh my god. So you have like a fully booked in time and everything. Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening. God, are you nervous? Because it's probably been... How long would it have been since you've been through this last time? The whole process. It's a terrifying thing. It's so adult, isn't it? 7.5 years. Oh my god, that's wild. Oh, I hope everything goes really well. Tuesday next week. Oh my god. That's gone really quick. I don't really think... I feel like maybe you haven't fully got the agreement on that one, Wiley. I feel like that one may not have passed the old quality check. It's just a hunch that I have. Just a little hunch. Okay, I'm all over the shop here, aren't I? Streamer's not so good at multitasking tonight. And you know why? You know why? Because I've been multitasking my ass off all day today. It felt like I had a plan for the day and everybody was going out of their way to spoil it for me today. So I've just been, you know, all over the shop, and I think maybe my brain's a little bit broken now. I'm running out of brain power. There's only one more day though for me tomorrow. One more day. It's 38 degrees tomorrow though, so whew. I might try and start work extra early tomorrow and finish early. And then I don't have to sit in this hot office. I was going to stream tomorrow night as well. Might have to see how that goes. Might be too bloody hot. Yeah, I might be at the beach instead. We'll see. It would be nice to go to the beach after work, even if it was just for a little while, but I suppose it depends on what kind of a 38 degree day it is. Because sometimes, you know, you get these like random 38 degree days and then a storm comes. 5 degrees. Have you got your knobbly knees out today, Simi? You better not say what your favorite thing is to watch. Why not? 2 more working days, then 3 weeks off. Oh, fantastic. I've got 2 more working weeks and then I'm off for 2 weeks. And oh, I can't wait. I'm really excited for it. What is your favorite horror thing to watch? I'm interested now. Do you play and or watch horror games as well, or just shows? I do like a horror game. I actually, funnily enough, I don't really watch horror movies and I don't really watch horror shows, but I do like horror games. I've played a lot of horror games and I have quite a few in my little backlog that I'd still like to play. But saying that, I tend to only really play them on stream. I don't really play them on my own. I feel like if I do it on stream, I'm not alone. It's like I've got company. Sort of. Oh, Dexter. Yeah, heaps of people like Dexter, you know. I haven't seen it. And it's one of those shows that most people have seen. It's got really good reviews. I've just never seen it. But I am really behind on shows. Like, I haven't seen Breaking Bad. And the other one, Better Call Saul. I don't know, I just never got to it. I admitted all of this on stream the other night. I confessed my show sins. From? You don't like From? It's similar to Lost, but you can tell they've got even less of a plan. Oh, really? I never watched Lost either. Although, you know what, Wiley? You didn't like... Has anybody in chat, except for Wiley, who I know has anybody seen that show Dark on Netflix? It's D-A-R-Q. And Wiley didn't like it, but I really liked it. I watched the whole thing. It's in German, so you gotta have the subtitles on. But I loved it. Really enjoyed it. It just really drew me in, that one. Oh, Freddy Krueger, yeah. Absolutely. Do you know what else I found scary as a kid? That movie Gremlins. Is it Gremlins? There's a scene in it, and I vaguely remember somebody going in a bathroom and like a gremlin shot up out of the toilet bowl. Was it Gremlins? But that made me like kind of afraid of toilets for a while as a kid. Like, I was really worried that something was going to come out of the toilet every time I went in there. You've watched the first episode of Dark. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Watched it all the way to the end. I'm pretty fussy as well with shows. And sometimes I find as well that I'll start watching a show and it starts really strong and I'm loving it. But then it just, you know, as they say, it like jumps the shark. So one of my biggest disappointments was actually Westworld. No spoilers, don't worry. But I loved Westworld when it came out. Like, I loved it. It was like I couldn't get enough of it. I was intrigued by every aspect of this show. But then as the show went on, with every subsequent season, it lost me just a little bit more and a little bit more. And by the end, I was just annoyed. Just annoyed. They hear a knocking. Turns out their mum's not even home. Before they go downstairs, their mother pulls them into the closet. Of course you would like that, Jarek. You find so much enjoyment in other people shitting their pants, don't you? I wondered that at first with the subtitles, to be honest. I don't normally watch shows with subtitles. But to be fair, after the first couple of episodes, I kind of just stopped noticing it. And oddly, you almost get into the flow of the language in a way. It felt like I almost didn't have to rely on the subtitles quite so much because you're just sort of getting sort of used to it. And I actually loved it. I really loved the language. I'm learning it on Duolingo now, along with 69 other languages, because I'm like a language addict now. But I loved the German language in the show. It just sounded so... I just really liked it. And I've been quite enjoying learning it, actually. Are these giant? Why can I only hold one at a time? Oh, hang on, because I'm not holding the box. Dickhead. Dickhead. Gremlins. Yep, that's the one. I'm a little bit scarred still from that scene, evidently. Yellow jackets. Don't know that one. Yeah, but I know you didn't like dark. Look, it starts to get a bit brain bendy. But I felt like it was holding up still. So sometimes it gets so brain bendy that it almost, you know, it's like the show doesn't even really know what it's doing anymore. I felt like it still held its own. Like, I don't like it if it gets so, like, they will call it like a cerebral kind of show. But is it cerebral if they don't even really know what's going on anymore? They're kind of just hoping that you're so confused that you're not going to question it. Oh, you're not fluent anymore? I'm really enjoying learning it. I like it. It's flowing. You went to a supermarket not thinking it's Halloween. You went to self-serve and realized it's Halloween and you're just like, they've really let it go in here. Like, Kmart has really let things go. No, I don't think so. No, it hasn't spoiled anything, Fenny. It hasn't. I think Wiley's thinking about a show called Sesame Street. Which is commonly confused with Dark. So, to be fair, we're not going to blame you for that one, Wiley. Now, let's organize things here. Let's just think about this for a second. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. There's a lot going on. I have some play mats, and I think I might like them all to be in one place so that I know where they're all being kept. So I've been slowly building up my collection. We're going to move them from this shelf over to this one so that all the play mats are kept together. Then if I go to do my own restocking, I'm not going to be completely confused. Dark matter. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one either. Also, the other thing is, I got really pissed off with there being so many different streaming services now and only like 1 or 2 decent shows on all of them. I'm protesting. And I'm only having maximum 2 streaming services at a time. And I don't care if that means that I have to juggle my subscriptions like a moron every month. So be it. So bloody be it. Because they're already doing some other thing. Did you see they're doing something with Foxtel? I think Australia is getting HBO or something next year. So some of the really good stuff that's on Foxtel is not going to be on there anymore. Foxtel is already quite expensive when you compare it to a lot of the other streaming services for what you get. They're just segmenting it up further and further. They reel you in on a cheap introductory price and then they jack it up. Well, I'm not having it anymore. I refuse. Now I'm going to put these Destiny cards can go... Where can they go? I've got some over here, haven't I? What if I put all Destiny cards on here? Like this. For fuck's sakes. Have I got something on the top shelf or no? What's going on? What have I put? I've put that one there, right? I want this one on the top shelf. What are you doing to me? Why are you like this? It won't go on the top shelf. My fave comedy show? Oh, that's really tough. That's really hard to answer. I like too many things. Why are these not going on the top shelves here? Aim higher. I've got to throw it at the ceiling, basically, do I? Okay. I like too many things, and I have a habit of watching older comedy shows as well. I would say of all time, my favorite comedy show of all time is The Office. The British Office is my favorite comedy show of all time. I do like the American Office very, very much. But the British Office is my absolute favorite, I think. I've seen it 6 million trillion times. Yeah, Amazon Prime is a good one because I thought about cancelling that. But yeah, you get the free delivery thing, so that's quite worthwhile. That's the only reason that still exists. All right, lovely. So now I've got my playmats over here. I've created a little bit of space there. We'll get this off of here and we'll take the label off as well. The rare card packs are going to go here. I've got some comic books I've moved onto the top shelf, so those labels can come off as well. Lovely. All right. You bought a new LG TV. It has, some LG only channels, really? That's pretty cool. I wasn't yelling at it. I was only mildly miffed, Jarek. You have Netflix, Stan, Foxtel. You've got all of them. By the time you add all of that up, that's a lot. And Netflix has put their prices up a lot lately as well. Amazon is definitely worth it for the delivery thing. Do you know, is anyone else completely mystified by Amazon though? How is it that it's always next day delivery? I feel like it doesn't matter what you buy, when you buy it, what it is, it seems to always arrive the next day. What kind of black magic is this? How are they doing this? I've never understood it. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me. Now let's get what's his neck doing the prices, please. They have their own subcontracted drivers. Oh, okay. So they don't use couriers and all of the crap that goes with that. Is that right? Well then, but even so though, that's fine, but you've still got to get the stock through those subcontracted drivers. I still don't really fully get how they're doing it. It's quite amazing, really. It's just, yeah, it's, there's been a few times I've used it in the last few months and it's so convenient. They've just got distribution centers everywhere. The whole world is an Amazon distribution center with the key product lines. I feel like I've never waited more than a day for anything. Surely I'm not always buying something from a key product line. Anyways, it's quite magnificent. That would have blown people away 100 years ago. I tell you what I've been watching a lot of YouTube walkthrough videos lately. And I've been really focusing on Italian ones. I'm really into the idea of having an Italian holiday within the next 5 years. I think I'm going to love it. I think I'm all about what's going on there. So I've been learning Italian and everything, of course. Anyway, when you watch these walkthroughs, some of the buildings were built in like the year 356, right? So if you live in Australia, we don't really have, compared to most places in the world, we're a young country. Like nothing's really that old when it comes to structures and buildings and stuff like that. And then in Italy, everyone's just eating a sandwich across from a cathedral that was built in like 1210. Like that's a time, not a year. 1210? Like that humbles you so quickly. Like, do you think you could walk around and be having a stressful day when you're walking past something that was built that long ago. And some of these cathedrals took like 160 years to build. So like if you were the architect, if you were the leading planner or architect, you had to have like a succession plan for your building because it's not going to get done in your lifetime. And then all of a sudden we're talking about Amazon where you've got like next day. I wasn't talking to you. Simi. Getting right up in my personal space. Why is everyone standing so close? I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, and then all of a sudden you've got Amazon next day delivery. I just think it would blow their minds. It would blow their minds. Oh, so you know all the ins and outs of it. Because 2 of your ex-colleagues are buyers for Amazon. Oh. Where did you go in 2012? I haven't been overseas for quite a few years. When I went to the UK. And that's because I've got family there. I have not done a European holiday, you know, just for like enjoyment's sake. And that's what I'd really like to do. And I think I would really like Italy. I've got my heart set on it at this point. It just looks like the way of life is very different to what we're used to. And that's the sort of thing I'm looking for on a holiday like that. I want to experience something that feels totally different to what my life is like. Because of the kind of work that I do, working for myself and working from home, theoretically, I could go overseas for like a couple of months and just sort of take my life with me, really. Which sort of takes the pressure off a little bit, I suppose. I just have to tell everybody that I'm on a different time zone. Like, don't ring me because I'll be in bed. Just don't ring me. Just don't. I'll just mind read. Lovely. We've made some big progress tonight. We've got staff members doing everything for me. I've expanded the shop a wee bit. We've pulled some very valuable cards as well, which has been great. And I haven't gone bankrupt or been sued by anybody for leaving boxes in the doorway. It's been very eventful. I've had a lovely little chat. The stream hasn't broken. I haven't had the CPU problem. I'd like to say that I know how I fixed it, but I don't because I haven't changed anything since last time. So go figure. Okay, we've got too many of those. LA, Las Vegas, Orlando, and Miami. Oh, you did a big US trip. I used to think that I'd want to go to the US, like, desperately, but, nah, not anymore. I'm not really interested at the moment. I need a green pack and I need a blue box. Green pack. 2 of them, actually. And a blue box. Lovely. What else is missing? Where are all those? Everything's... Have I not got them out the back? I need the blue ones and the yellow ones as well. Actually, it's because what's-his-face has stood out here. He's finished with his prices, so he's just bloody shooting the breeze out here. Restock. So annoying how I have to manually go and have to tell him that. I'll give you 45. I'll give you 48. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I also need some figurines. Let's get some figurines as well. Get 1 of each. That's a quick $3,000. I don't think I paid my bills today either. Oh, I haven't got enough money to pay them. How much do I owe? Shit, I owe lots, don't I? I feel like maybe I didn't pay them yesterday either, to be fair. There's been a lot going on. You can have 2 shelves. We'll put you on 2 shelves. How do you like that? I have no idea. These may not have actually run out of stock, but I just wanted to buy them and get them out anyway. Now, green. Where's the green? There we go. I've got them all color coded. It's all very professional. Where am I keeping these? Yeah, I do have them. Okay. It's because he was stood on the curb not doing his restocking. That's why. That's all right. Let's leave them next to it just for a minute. That's okay. Let's go see what he's after. Oh, he's had enough. He's got the shits. All right, fine. That's fine. Didn't want your card anyway. He's gone to look at my empty table at the front, shaking his head. That's not going to be a good Google review either. Got a couple of bad Google reviews today. Can't please everybody. So you shouldn't try. Your entire is it, Simmy? I find that very hard to believe. Everything's color-coded. And I individually chose all of the flooring. So instead of having this random flooring pattern, I've got it so it spells Simmy's Shop on the floor when the customers come in. None of this random pattern stuff. Amateurs. I feel like I never had a place for those on the shelf, actually. Karaoke. Oh, do you know I've never done karaoke? I don't know. I don't know if I've got the nerve for it. Although I probably would be. I'd probably be fine. I'd probably be fine. Like, I've had a little bit of a jaunt with voice mod. We've had a few little sing-alongs on stream, as I'm sure many of you remember. But I had the voice mod on. I will, Simmy. But thing is, I think I'm in bed when you stream. I know that's... Yeah, I know. It's lovely, isn't it, Jarek? That emote that Jarek's just put in, that means impressed. It's an impressed emote. Yes. I am. Very impressive. I never sang your happy birthday, did I, Jarek? I got sidetracked. And I feel like you never reminded me. Yeah, I feel like... Am I in bed at that time? What's 9 p.m.? What's 9 p.m. for me? You're 9 p.m. I feel like it's not good. I feel like I'm not at the computer. Anyway. Green booster packs. Green. I really went crazy. I bought a lot of stuff I didn't need to buy. It was a knee-jerk reaction. Oh, 8 a.m. Oh, 8 a.m. Yeah. So if I start work at about 8:30, if I open Twitch in the morning, which I never do actually, but if I knew you were on, I could watch you for a bit. Or I could have you on in the background while I start my day. Now, yeah, you know, when I get my restocker to do the prices, he's not starting the restocking until late, and the shop's getting really empty. I wonder if... I don't like doing it, but I wonder if it's better just letting him continue to restock and I just check the prices like I was. My well wishes and warm smile and music for your soul. Well... I know that you said that with a certain attitude, by the way, so that's not as sweet as it may have come across as in the chat. Right. I'm going to give you market price. I'm going to give you less than market price. That's a good deal. Yeah, I agree. He shook his head a little bit though as well, didn't he? He shook his head. I think he's kind of annoyed. He's glad to offload the card, but annoyed at the same time. Right, so let's see if I've got enough duplicates to make some boxes. I feel like I have too much to do and I'm all over the place. We'll do some little base card boxes. Probably should make this... What's the time? 20 past 9? Should be selling them. Hello, Vespid. What do you mean? I should be selling what? See if I can get a yellow box. I'll make this my last day. I lost track of time. I've been enjoying it though. Enjoying myself. Okay, that's all I can make for the bulk. It's 6:30. The shop will close at 9. Let's open up some legendaries. No more big decisions. Oh, the jolly expensive cards. Yeah, but you know, I've explained my position on this, Simmy. I'm terrified to sell non-duplicate cards. Why is he shaking his head at my card display? I reckon is he judging me? Because I'm opening my own stock in the middle of the shop? How very dare. We're all allowed to have a coffee break. I'm a coffee person. I like both. I have a green tea in the morning. I have a green and jasmine tea. You can buy it from Aldi. I really like it. I have that in the morning. And then I have an espresso in the late morning. And after lunch, I'll have another espresso. But if it's the weekend, on the weekends, my second coffee, I might make like a latte with some frothed milk. Or sometimes I'll make a Spanish coffee with a little bit of condensed milk in it as well. I do like coffee quite a lot, actually. I limit myself to 2 cups a day most of the time. If I had a really bad night's sleep, or if I'm just generally over everything, then maybe I'll have 3. But I've never had 8 a day. Oh my god, I'd be bouncing off the walls if I had 8 a day. I'm energetic enough as it is. Yeah, I know I do, Simi. I have a problem. I'm getting some really good cards in these packs here. Are you still playing this, Vespid, by the way? Before you poo-poo my legendary cards, I'll have you know that I've opened up a $4,000 card tonight. I've had a $2,000 card. I've had a good time with the card pulls tonight. It's been very very good, and I haven't sold any of them. They're too valuable to sell. My self-esteem, the self-esteem that I get from my collection is priceless. Okay. Now. Oh, I suppose maybe, I don't know. I'd maybe sell them if I had a big plan for how I was going to spend the money straight away. But to be honest, I'm just enjoying pottering, Simi. I'm enjoying pottering in this game. I like the potter and the chit chat. I'm only partially in it for the money. You know. This shop is my livelihood. But I do enjoy a good potter. I need some stars from the back as well. Where's my little stars? All my staff have left. Brilliant. So let's just sort all this out myself. You expect 500? What, every single time? Not bloody likely. Iced coffee, Canadian clubs, and Pepsi. Ooh, it's been a minute since I've had a Canadian club, actually. I don't mind a Canadian club. A CC and dry. That's quite delightful on a hot day, I think. Don't buy it on tap, though. If you buy it on tap, it's like $69. Bloody outrageous. But if you're having it at home, that's a nice little combination. CC dry with a slice of fresh lime if you're feeling fancy. I'm always feeling fancy. I never make an espresso martini without putting the little coffee beans on top. You have to. It's all part of it. Okay, let's just do a nice little tidy up so that when we come back, it's not a complete shit show. We'll put I need that Necromancers game and the Mafia Works game as well. Let's grab those. Where are they? We want this one. I feel like that restocker did absolutely nothing in the afternoon. And Mafia Works. I wonder what you do in Mafia Works. How could you have a Mafia board game? Then, that's not too bad. That's, we need the blue, the water battle deck, and we need the green boxes as well. I'd rather start the day with full shelves. The water battle deck, lovely. the green boxes. These smellotrons are always in the way. I know they do a good job, but they're ruining my flow. Green boxes. I tell you what, you'd be stuffed without them now, though. We get an unbelievable amount of smelly customers. You just have to have a double smellotron installed at the front for your own sake. We need some rare and basic individual card packs. Rare and basic individual. So we'll take those. Put them next to each other instead of opposite. But people walk through it. People walk through it. It's like a little, it's a fail-safe. Can't walk through. If they're next to each other, don't you get more people sort of slipping through without getting, you know, sprayed? Monopoly games. Oh, if we could sell Monopoly. A TCG Monopoly. Now we need the legendary, the Destiny boxes as well. I used to love Monopoly, but nobody ever wanted to play it. I think maybe I was too good at it. That's the conclusion that I've come to anyway. I was too good at it, so nobody wanted to play with me anymore. I used to love a bit of Monopoly. There was nothing more exciting than somebody setting foot on, whatever it was, bloody fair, what is it? Park Lane Drive or whatever, one of those expensive ones, and you've got like a hotel on it. Thank God life doesn't work like that though. Imagine if you just like set foot somewhere by accident. Mayfair, that's it. You set foot somewhere by accident, someone's like, up. I've got a hotel on that. What do you mean? I've got a hotel on it. And? $8,000, thanks. $8,000. You're pretty good at it. Yeah, I was. Business-minded, I think. Business-minded. I haven't played it in ages. I mean, it's not really recommended, is it? It's not recommended. It doesn't... People don't come together over Monopoly. It tends to angry up the blood. Just a wee bit. Not me. Not me. You know me. I'm cool as a cucumber. Always. But for some people, it tends to angry up the blood. Can you imagine? Simi would have like a full strategy for it as well. Full strategy. Alright, these are the last two things I'm buying. We're going to pop the Destiny box. We're going to grab the rare card packs. We'll put them over here somewhere. Lovely. Alright, very good. Let's leave it there before I get completely carried away. We'll do a little save. Actually, it's an auto-save, I think. It'll be absolutely fine. You saw a skit of it. As a joke, someone was offering favors to get out of paying. That's taking Monopoly very seriously. The last time you played was with an ex who cracked it once she saw you couldn't lose and stated you were never playing again. See? People get really emotional over Monopoly. Emotionopoly. Go straight to jail. Don't collect $200. Don't pass go. I know, that takes me back. All right. Thank you for your lovely company, everybody. Discord link is going into the chat. Feel free to join. If you're not in Discord and you'd like to join, feel free. It's a free Discord, I might add. It's come to my attention that some people are charging for people to join Discord. Got some nice folks in there, and I always ping what I'm doing in there, so you'll know where I am and when I go live and all that kind of stuff. Thanks to everyone that came along and chatted, and everyone over on the YouTube as well. Thank you for joining. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. I should probably be on tomorrow night. If I'm not on, it's because it's too damn hot. If it's too hot, then that's why I'm not on tomorrow. But I'll try to stream tomorrow night. I'll ping Discord tomorrow to let you know what I'm doing, because I've been deciding on the day lately, and I'm loving that system, to be honest. My hair hates the heat. It's too hot. My hair's too hot. That's why Vesper. It's got to be that. Yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, everybody. And if I don't catch you tomorrow, have a great rest of the week. It's good night for now.